What's up? My name's Jose Mangin from Sirius, XM and Affliction, hanging out here at the ESP Village at NAMM 2014 in Anaheim, California. I'm honored to be here. I'm a big fan of ESP. I have been since I was a little kid. Some of my favorite guitarists are with ESP, Max Cavalera, James Papa Hetfield, of course Kirk Hammett, so many other badasses. So check this out, man. This entire wall right here is devoted to the band Whitechapel. All four dudes that have strings in Whitechapel are all members of the ESP family. 3 guitarists, a bassist, and they go really low, man, because that's their music, man, but they're playing 7-string guitars. All these guys are members of the family. It's pretty damn cool too, man. I've got some very good friends in Suicide Silence, and they have a new album coming out. It's already done. I was chilling with the guys last night. They had it in their pocket, but those guys play ESP guitars. We got Mark, my brother, up there. His guitar is up there jamming. Those guys truly bring it. One of the most talented bands in the metalcore world today. And my boy Dan Kenny, and these guys are so proud to be part of the ESP family, and I'm stoked to be here just looking at their stuff, man. Suicide Silence, Suicide Silence. So this is one of my favorite guitars here at ESP, Max Cavalera Edition Signature Series. I love the Soulfly inlays right here. We got the Max signature right here. Of course, the camo. Max is always dressed up in camo. Max has given me one of his ESP guitars years ago. That white one, he recorded 2 albums on it. The first Cavalera Conspiracy and one of the Soulfly albums. And I have that as a prized possession in my house. And he's just a badass all around, man. One of my favorite guitars here. One of my other favorite guitarists here is Ben from the Dillinger Escape Plan, man. He's gonna break your bones just by listening to the music. And when you hear his new Signature Series guitar, it's gonna break your eardrums, man. Really sick, dude. It's a hollow body. It's really cool because it's thinner than a lot of hollow bodies that I've seen before, but Ben gets the sound he needs to destroy stages all over the world with his Dillinger Escape Plan. And these guys are one of my favorite bands, and I'm happy that Ben has his brand new Signature Series. I've been interviewing Ben for a few years now, and he's been bringing this guitar up every interview. We talk about it, and I know he's so excited. I saw him yesterday, and he was like, dude, did you see my guitar? I was like, I saw it, Ben. I saw it, brother. Another friend of mine, Alexi Lejo from Children of Bodom, a member of the ESP family. He's got some sick-ass guitars. He's such a badass. These are some of his designs that ESP put out this year. I love the slime green of Alexi's guitar here. He's always rocking the V style, man, and he tears it up all over the world, man. Alexi Lejo, come on. One of my favorite guitarists is Stephen Carpenter from the Deftones, man. And Stephen Carpenter is a beast of a guitar player and has been with ESP since the beginning, man. He's got a 7-string model that you can pick up, 6 Stephen Carpenter Signature Series, but you know what? He's graduated to 8-string models now, man. 8-string beast. Dude, Deftones is gonna get so heavy, it's gonna get crazy. Oh my God. One of the biggest bands in the world today is Lamb of God, dear friends of mine. And of course, Willie Adler, man. He is one of the sickest guitar players out there. Him and Mark Morton from Lamb of God write the sickest metal songs, some of my favorites, and I love this guitar right here. This one stands out to me because this is Willie's guitar, man, and I love the effects on this guitar with the inlays, and ESP and Willie from Lamb of God designed these guitars to sort of like look like some of the old skateboards from the 80s, like the Pal Peralta and stuff like that. Really cool stuff. Nice job there, ESP and Willie, nice job. One of the greatest bands in the world, the almighty Slayer, are with ESP guitars and have been. Our fallen brother, Jeff Hanneman, and of course, Tom Araya. These dudes are so badass. Synonymous with 6-sounding guitars, with metal-sounding guitars. ESP Slayer, it's like peanut butter and jelly. It's like taco and cheese, man. It's Slayer and ESP, man. One of my all-time favorite bands, and the reason why I'm a metalhead today is the mighty Metallica. And Kirk Hammett has been with ESP forever, and just standing next to one of his awesome guitars here is a true honor, man. I love what he does. He brings his love of horror movies and culture to his guitars, man. I love when he's just jamming up there with a Dracula guitar. His White Zombie guitar is awesome. It's not the band that you may think of. It's actually the 1930-something horror movie that came out back in the day, and Kirk's a huge fan of White Zombie, the movie. And so I love that ESP put together this really cool guitar with the spiders and the freaking bats and all that awesome stuff. Kirk's signature up here, man. Kirk's actually having the Kirk Von Hammett's Fear Fest Evil, and he asked me to be a host for it. So I'm gonna be out there in San Francisco in a few weeks, jamming with Kirk and rocking out with his ESP guitars, man. Sick selection, all these guitars are beautiful. If you wanna get a look at this one, this is actually Kirk's guitar, all beat up and worn out. It probably even smells like him. Yeah, it smells like Kirk, man. It's actually Kirk right there. I walked this earth a member of the Metallica army, man. James Hetfield, and ESP has just been synonymous with just ass-kicking guitars, man. James Hetfield is an idol, a friend, and a hero in all of our lives as guitar musicians, metal musicians. James has got this really cool new series, this Iron Cross, just being here next to his name, dude. He is one of my all-time favorite guitarists. The reason why I play guitar, one of these days I'm gonna own one of these ESPs if it's the last thing I do on earth.